Hey guys, video blog number 1 from here in the Lean Performance office. Now, we're going to start posting some more video logs rather than written blogs. Just a little bit easy for you guys to have a listen rather than having to read it, a little bit quicker for you as well. Now, what I want to talk to you about today is fat loss and using sleds for fat loss and burning the most amount of calories. At Lean Performance, there's no real secret that we love to push prowlers and pull sleds. We think this is a great way to burn calories, in turn burn body fat as well. Now, the good thing, or the thing I love so much about using prowlers and sleds is there's very little risk. Now, the risk versus the reward, you see some crazy things with CrossFit nowadays and stuff like that, and they're risking so much, and injury is very prevalent and happens quite often. Now with sled work, the eccentric part of the movement is very minimal. So that'll mean if you were to do some sled work today, so push and prowler today, it's very unlikely that you'd be sore from that sled work like you would be from, say, squatting, for example. Now, because that eccentric movement is so minimal, it's going to allow you to recover quicker, yet still have that maximal output or burn plenty of calories whilst risking very little. I mean, pushing a sled is really quite simple, and it's going to be very tough for you to get injured whilst pushing a sled. Now, I did a little experiment for you guys the other day for this video blog, and what I did was I did some prowlers and some sled pulls myself. Now, did I pull up sore from this? Not one single bit. The output was so high and in minimal amounts of time. So bang for your buck and training optimally, sled work for fat loss is a great way to train. Now, the other day with my little experiment, what I did was I wore a heart rate monitor. Okay, I did 16 minutes worth of work. I had 40 kilos on the prowler push, and I had 80 kilos on the backward sled pull. Now, 16 minutes worth of work, heart rate monitor on, maximum heart rate peaked at 186, so the heart rate was well up there. With that weight, I pushed the prowler about 50 meters, and I pulled the sled about 15 meters. Again, it only took me 16 minutes to get through this work, and I burnt over 700 calories. So the output was very high, the calorie burn was very high, the amount of time in which it took me to do that was minimal. So really bang for your buck. So if you're time poor, sled work like this is awesome. If you're not time poor and you can manage to do a little bit more, you can also do a little bit more. But this is the reason why we love sled work at Lean Performance, is because the output and the energy it takes to push and pull sleds is huge. And that's why we love this exercise for fat burning. And once again, the risk versus the reward is very minimal. The amount of times I've seen injuries from sled work is next to none. My message would be, if you're looking to train optimally, get some sled work in on top of your strength work. Obviously, fat loss has a lot to do with nutrition as well. But if you're looking to burn a great amount of calories, pushing and pulling sleds is a great way to do that. Now, thank you very much for tuning into video blog number 1, guys. We'll be back again soon with another. If you were looking for a group to train with that does push and pull sleds, Lean Performance starts up again, group training starts up again February 28th. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you soon.